Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to walk around the Texas Trucking Show, and we're going to talk about first of all, we're going to talk about this project that we got going on right here. So this 2025 Peterbilt 589 in Coke Red was built specifically to unveil here at the Texas Trucking Show, because one day Alex calls me up and he's like, man, we got to figure out what truck to put on the shirt. And I was like, what if we just did a shirt, like a truck that has not been at any truck shows so far, and it was specific to the Texas Trucking Show, then it would be more fitting to go on the show shirt, right?
Oh yeah. And so the way it really happened was, right about Mid-America Truck Show.
Yeah, somewhere around that time.
I let Tom know, I said, look, this Texas Trucking Show, they're growing. We've been going there for a couple years, and remember GATS, Great America Truck Show?
Yeah.
It was one of those things where people were feeling like something missing.
Yeah.
And I just felt like this had some legs. There was something that could go on, but they wanted me to do something big. And so the first thing I thought of was, why not call up the semi-casual boys and see what we got going on here?
Yep.
And your crazy butt says, why don't we build a Texas Trucking Show unveiling Big Rig T's truck? And I was like, can we do that?
yeah. And then it was that's kind of like the culmination of everything that went into this. And then when this truck landed, we had what, Brian, you said 28 days? It was
less than that. I mean,
as far as what we had on work days,
yeah,
it was a whole lot less. This thing landed, and then we had some projects to rush out of the shop real quick, and then we had to get this one in, and then we had 9 work days. So this truck was built in basically 9 days inside the shop.
So my real question for you guys, right? Is this the fastest build that you guys have ever done?
No.
What?
No, not even close.
So if you want a custom semi-casual truck, right? I mean, how fast can you do it?
We're not advertising that. We're not advertising that. We're just saying this is a tight deadline, and we didn't want to let you down, so we got it in and out. But no, we've got a lot of projects right now that are time consuming. And I mean, if you got a truck from us right now, it's gonna take a while.
And I love that, because you guys both nodded your head at the same time, and we're just like, we are not doing that, guys.
No, we're not advertising
that.
that.
Ever,
But for the record, there's a really cool YouTube video out there. You guys can Google or just search it up. It's called the 7 Crazy Day Build, and it was about 3 times as extreme as this truck, and we built it in 7 days.
That's crazy.
That was 52 people had their hands on it. 7 days.
That is insane.
Yeah, it was not only us. It was us, remnants of Fitzgerald glider kits back then, and then a lot of the guys from the Fitzgerald collision crew, and all of the guys from the Davis brothers. All of us building one truck in 7 days, and
that's insane.
it was 6 a.m. to midnight, and 50 people working on it.
No, that's insane. So
it
man,
was nuts.
So we pretty much got semi-casual, and Big Rig T's and MuthaTrucker. We pretty much got the biggest booth at this Texas Trucking Show. So maybe we should walk around our booth and show them what we got here, and then maybe walk around the show before it starts.
Yeah.
Give people that exclusive.
Need to go check out all the show trucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of show trucks, and we're going to do that in this video. So let's walk around. Let's check out the booth real quick, and then we'll walk around and check out some show trucks.
Let's do it. Lead the way, sir. I think we got to start with the semi-casual truck. Come on now.
Yeah. So over here, this is our this is the truck that we're kind of known for this year. This is the Chop Top 589. I almost said 389 again. It's getting used to it. It's kind of like when you change years. You're trying to go from 2023 to 2024 in January, and you keep saying that.
2023.
Yeah. So that's me in 589s lately. I just keep saying 389s. I'm like, look at this beautiful 389.
That's what we've said for 10 years.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard. We're in the new truck year now. So this is the 589. So anyway, this truck's had a whole lot done to it.
Tons of videos on it already.
Yeah, all kinds of videos you guys can search up. All kinds of cool interior work. We'll just do a quick peek.
So my quick question for people that might not know, because I get these cool exclusives. What's y'all's favorite part about this truck?
Ooh, honestly, my favorite part about it was, I don't know, we're just going like the overall project, because honestly, my favorite part about this whole thing was just the challenge. You know, there was a whole lot out there that was like, man, you can't build a cool looking 589. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. There was a whole lot of negativity on this body style of truck.
Yeah.
Us being a Peterbilt dealership, we said, hey guys, you know, we got to take a stab at it. And so that's what we did. And I mean, we threw the book at it, and it turned out pretty cool. That we've had little to no negative response on this truck at all. And I think that's kind of my favorite part, is that we took a product that everyone said that you can't make that cool, and in my personal opinion, it looks pretty dang cool.
I love that. No.
So Brian, what's your
mine's the chop top deal. That was, everybody was like, "There's no way," and then
even
nobody
me.
had seen it. We're the first. Yeah,
even me.
Like, I don't know.
Brian comes to me and he was like, "Dude, I'm gonna chop the top on this thing," and we looked at it, and all the body lines lined up to get a flat top roof cap onto a raised roof cab, and I was just like, I mean, physically, the numbers worked out. It kind of looked like it was going to work.
Tommy goes, "How are you going to do it?" And we're like, "We don't know. We got to take it apart first." He's like, "What if you can't put it back together?" I'm like, "Well, we only have one choice. If you take it apart, you have to.
You got to put it back together.
We'll just do it."
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I had a lot of hesitation in the beginning, and then Brian was just like, "I'm doing it anyway."
You know, the adulting me says, so if I buy one of these trucks from you and you chop the top, is it still under warranty, sir?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still warranty. We're a Peterbilt dealer.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that these are all Peterbilt parts.
Oh.
So all this is we took the roof cap off the raised roof.
Yeah.
And then we put that roof cap on it, which is the flat top roof cap. So it's all Peterbilt parts, all Peterbilt interior. All we did was take all the interior out of a flat top and throw it in there. There's a couple of small custom pieces that we had to throw in the sleeper. But yeah, no, I mean, it's all, yeah, we're going to warranty.
He makes it sound way simpler, but I mean, but in a nutshell, that's the deal.
I heard that.
No, it's an incredibly complex process. And if you guys watch the videos, you'll understand that I am oversimplifying it. But yeah, no, it's.
Well, let's go look at some show trucks.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So
Let's do it.
This truck here is pretty cool. This is a good story. So we got ready to be here for the show.
Yeah.
We thought we needed we really needed an extra truck.
Yep.
And we only had 2 drivers, which was me and Brandon, so we could only get 2 trucks here. I called Troy Massey and I'm like, "Hey, you're not that far away. Would you be interested in bringing a truck to the show? Something else we can show off?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So Diller, being the awesome guy he is, he's like, "Sign me up, I'll go." And it worked out. So we went down, met these guys in Nacogdoches before we came through here, washed our trucks, and Troy brought the X down here, or Diller brought Troy's X down here.
You know, and it's so funny because that day after you told me that, I give Troy a call and I said, "Man, I just want to say thank you." And he was like, "No problem. I'd be there. I just got to go do this little NASCAR thing."
Yeah. He was totally, he's like, "I'll go." He's like, "But we're racing this week."
Yeah.
So this is super cool. Troy brought this one. This is a pretty special truck. It's number 34 of the 389Xs. We've done a ton of work to it. It's a really nice truck. And pretty proud to have it down here.
So I'm asking a question, right? Mm-hmm. Number 34. So how many of them are there?
They only made 1,389.
Wow.
And this was 34, which was built a year ahead of everybody else's, which makes that thing a little more special too. So everybody else is going to be a year model newer than what his X actually is.
That's
they
crazy.
Only did Tommy.
It was in the 50s.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Of that?
Yeah.
Like 50 of those that were that year model.
See, me being a collector of things, that just gets that much cooler.
It
you know
makes
what I mean?
Kind of special, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So another thing that's pretty neat about the show is, so we've got Troy's X right here, and then
Yeah.
Southern Transport has their X right next to it.
Look
this
at
one
that.
we actually did the front air ride on it and put the bumper on this truck for them. And it's super nice X. It's also legendary black, the same as this one. So it's pretty cool having them side by side. Both different styles in truck, but the same truck.
You guys just touched so many trucks.
It's
Like,
crazy.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it insane?
It's a lot, yeah.
It's-
The longer we keep doing it, the more you do.
Yeah, I know. Because, he comes and parks here, and then you're like, "Oh, yeah, no, he's one of our customers, too." You know?
And Truck Show Joe's an awesome dude. He's super nice.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
done the same thing. Like, so they painted this chassis legendary black, just like we did on Troy's. I do like the button lights they put down in here. Pretty neat. The T-bars and stuff in this truck's pretty cool also. You know, painted to match fenders, the whole 9 yards. It's a good looking truck.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely sparkles.
Yep.
No, it's good.
And then you got Big Rig Barbie.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got a chance to talk to her the other day.
Did you?
I mean, you guys gotta go and say hi to her. She's the sweetest thing. I mean,
they run trucks. They have like they run. I think they haul water.
yeah, they do
got
haul water.
7 or 8 trucks.
Oh yeah, no, they're the real deal. I mean, and it's funny because people ask me some questions. I go, no, they're trucking.
Yeah.
They're trucking out here. So no, that's good. We're actually in their hometown, right?
Yeah, they're out of Austin.
Yeah, yeah. So they're out of Texas. So that's cool. So if you guys are at the Texas Trucking Show today, make sure come out and check them out because what's so cool is so many people are jumping together to try to make the show great.
Yep.
And so this year is actually the biggest year that they've had.
It's been wild. Like our booth,
Right.
your booth, everything. There's been so much traffic coming through.
I need this guy in this.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So jump in here real quick if you don't mind. You know?
Thanks for having us again.
So everybody's been asking, you know, this man, we needed something. There was Great America Truck Show, but Texas Trucking Show, it seems like it's the one now, right?
It is the one now. It is getting bigger every year.
Yeah. And so, you know, can you just introduce yourself because you've been so kind to us, but this is actually the man behind the scenes that him and his team make this whole thing happen. So introduce yourself to the people out there.
Hi, I'm Jesus. We hold the Texas Trucking Show, the Florida Trucking Show, and the California Trucking Show. We've been hosting this show for 10 years now.
Wow.
We started with around 80 exhibitors. We are at 360 now. So
Wow, 360. Yeah.
Wow.
we've been growing a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
No, but you know, we appreciate you. We wanted to let everybody know that, you know, anyone that's out in Texas, come on out because the show is growing
It is.
and it's about positivity and about the truck industry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Supporting-
great vendors too.
Yeah.
I noticed like going through here, like very industry specific, good vendors, and we've talked to so many people that are in the trucking industry that come to the show too, which has been really good.
Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, support a show when this is the nicest guy. Okay, that's all I got to say. You know, and so you know we appreciate you and
Thank you for coming.
you know allowing semi-casual, you know, MuthaTrucker and Big Rig Tees to do something really big and special over here. You know, and
It's
so
been fun. I plan on coming back, right?
Oh, yeah.
Coming back, Tom.
Every
We're
year.
coming back.
every year we're coming back.
Everything to you.
No, I love you. So at the end of the day, you looked at all the trucks. You know, I'm not gonna put you in an awkward situation. What's your favorite truck? Uh-oh.
That's the worst question to ask anybody. You're so mean.
That's hard for me to say.
Just say all of them.
Yeah, we love all of them.
Smart. We're gonna go with that. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
thank
Good
you.
But yeah, so back to trucks. There's a lot of really cool ones.
Oh yeah.
The one down here, the big sleeper one's neat. This 379 is like super
yeah.
clean, cat power. Check out the inside of it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I said wrong. It's 359.
You're all the time calling me out.
It's a
You're all
359.
the time calling me out.
You're like,
I got him.
You can't.
got him.
I wasn't even
I
about
said
to let that go.
I said 379. I'm like, wait, yeah.
No, you guys need to start a game that when you guys mess up on trucks, something happens. I don't
Needs
care
like
what
a red-
it is.
Needs like a red X across the screen, and the other person gets to like shame them for being wrong.
Oh, I love that.
It's a pretty cool truck. It's got a wet line kit on it.
You know, I'm not really a big Kenworth guy,
Uh-oh.
but that is a big Kenworth right there.
Yeah, it is.
Goodness. Like
There's some pretty neat.
twin steer axles and stuff, right? Look at that thing.
The price tag on something like that, and it's super
I was
clean.
just
It's
gonna
like-
say that.
It's up there.
So like, okay, if we were gonna guess, right? And I'm not in the numbers game of knowing. If I say a number like 800,000,
I'm gonna say you're not far off.
Yeah, you're not far off.
all right, that's a Bugatti right there, people.
Yeah.
For people that don't know.
You're thinking you wanted a Veyron or a tow truck. I mean, you got your choice.
Oh man. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got the mini truck. Check this thing out. Freightliner Coronado.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. It's got the sound and everything. So that was another thing too that's been a lot of fun this whole weekend is there's a huge display over here, and these guys are driving these mini RC semis through here, and they're super realistic.
Oh yeah. No, they're expensive. I saw one for sale for $4,000. And I was like, is this zero off? But they're expensive.
They're expensive, yeah.
Yeah, this is big boy toys over here, people.
There's a lot of time spent to do that.
Yeah.
Elegance on 18 wheels has got a booth set up over here.
Yeah. Look at that. Check that out. You know this young man, Tariq?
I don't know him.
Oh my gosh. So T2, right? Mm-hmm. He's a young man. He's jumping into YouTube. He's seeing the scene.
Yep.
He's checking out your guys' channel. He's checking out mine. And he's just like the most respectful. I'm going to introduce you later.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He just wants to show the positivity of trucking.
Yep.
And
that's what you need to.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
He come by the booth. I got to meet him yesterday. It was a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This truck, this thing's just super neat.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the paint job on this, it is very detailed. Tons of chrome on it. It's very cool, old school kind of vibe to it. And I'm just telling you, the paint job, you walk around to this side of it, it's a pretty dang nice truck.
So the owner of this truck is a man named Willie, and his dream was to one day have a show truck, right? So I talked to him about it.
So you know more people than we do.
Nah, you better stop. So I'm like, did you get scammed? And he goes, no, this guy from overseas has this beautiful show truck, and I'm just gonna put down a down payment and it's just gonna come. And he did that. And he waited. I think it came from Australia.
Okay.
I believe so. It was built in America. It was on the circuit. It won some shows, and then it went to overseas. If I get Australia wrong, Willie, I apologize. And then he wanted to buy one, put a down payment, and the dang thing actually got off the boat. Actually showed up. So it's pretty cool stuff.
That's pretty neat. That's a pretty cool story. It was like went overseas and then came back.
Yeah.
Double tanks. It's pretty wild. It's a super nice truck.
Oh yeah.
And Australia makes sense because this has a very Australian style to it.
If I'm gonna remember the conversation, I'm gonna think it's Australia.
Yeah. Look, they even put lights in the turbo wing in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like living the dream.
Where do you hide the wiring for that?
They're in there somewhere.
That's kind of wild.
It is. I bet this thing at night looks like a spaceship.
Oh yeah.
We got a nice cab over. I saw him pulling in when we were getting all set up. It's pretty neat. The Red Baron. Check that out. It's like a carbon fiber headlight housings.
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to two of these guys, and they're both like best buds.
Yeah.
And they said this is one of the coolest show for the one reason that it's indoors.
Like if it was outside as hot as it is in Texas.
Nah, I'm telling you. And
this has been like the weather's been great.
Yeah, and we've all been in enough truck shows outdoors, and they're great because we love the people.
Yeah.
But man, this enclosed stuff with AC.
Pretty nice.
I'm starting to get used to this.
All right, so picking back up here, we've got a 359 right here. And then this truck is pretty slick.
Well, every time I talk to people, especially like old school cool,
yep,
everybody's always like the 359, the 359. So what's so iconic about the 359 that people love versus the 379s, 389s?
I almost want to say it's because it was like the original like hood truck, although I know Peterbilt had some like Peterbilt had some needle noses and stuff like that, but I mean, as far as like moving up into what we would consider a Class 8, this is the first large truck. Because I mean, if you look at like the 348s and the 352s,
yeah,
all those trucks that were considered like the smaller needle nose trucks, they were a bit smaller. And if they were to release that same truck today, I would say those would be considered like Class 7 or Class 8s, even though back then that was like the biggest you could get. But like with Peterbilt, they just kept getting, or not Peterbilt, just like all trucks, they just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. And this was like the first of the big trucks.
So this is the first large car.
Yeah, that's what I would say is that's probably why the 359 is so iconic.
No, that makes sense.
In my
Eagle
opinion.
Nose, I believe, was a 351. 352 is a cab over. 362
That's right.
is a cab over.
Right.
It's like the 389, 589. You get
Yeah.
there's all the numbers.
There's man, but like, you know what's like even little known now is that Peterbilt has like 9 different body styles even in the current moment that they offer. I mean,
Right.
There's 520s, 320s, there's 230s, and then that's all the flat nose trucks that they offer right now. And then they've just got this whole wide variety of trucks that even to this day they still offer. And so all the way back through history of Peterbilt, that's been their thing, is they want to have the body of like they want to build you a truck to your application, and it's like really the only OE that still does that.
And you guys might be the semi-casual show, but I'm starting to think you guys are like the trucking gurus or something.
No, not really. Not even close.
Gosh, the comments are going to go crazy. I'm starting to start trouble.
No, they're going to start saying like, well, he got this wrong and he got this wrong.
Yeah.
And then earlier Brian called a 379 a 359.
Yeah. No, we're going to put that.
I call it 359 and 379.
Yeah.
And see, then I even got it backwards.
See, look, we're going to put that in the video. We're walking around. Let's see how many times, put a beer emoji. Put a beer emoji every time that they say something wrong. You're just going to get little beer emojis everywhere.
There's going to be a bunch of them in this video.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, let's look at this real quick. Oh, yeah.
This is getting bigger and bigger right here. Like people are using this. This is like what you'd find on like the floor of a boat.
C-deck stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So this is not normal. This is not traditional. Something.
No.
That
This is like I would consider it a newer trend. It's just kind of showed up in like the last 4 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like we're starting to see more and more and more of this.
Really?
Yeah.
This truck, I'm going to go on a limb and say is legendary blue.
Oh yeah.
And
That is definitely legendary blue.
Definitely.
beer emoji.
All right. So Alex,
Yep.
I got to let you know that I cut my teeth in a very young age on Freightliner Classic XLs.
Really?
Yeah, so I've sold quite a number of these and quite a number of Freightliner Coronados in a previous life, and Classic XLs. There's really nothing factory about this particular truck.
No, did you see the speakers on the outside?
Did you how about these big huge drop panels?
Yeah.
Like this is not normal.
No.
Yeah, but I mean this. I actually watched this truck pulling in the other day, Brian, and the whole back wall is like televisions. I mean, you can't tell
really?
now, yeah, but there is these huge screens back here in the back. Because I saw this thing pulling in, and there was like 4 different things playing on the
Really?
screen as it was coming in, and I was thinking, man, that whole back sleeper wall is like a screen.
Very
But yeah,
wild truck.
this thing's had some serious
Yeah, I noticed
work.
in Florida,
Yep.
in Texas, if you're saying Freightliner, sometimes they might smirk at you, but as soon as you say the word classic, they're back at you.
Yeah,
Because they usually come with the famous Detroit motor, right?
yeah.
Everybody says that Detroit motor was iconic for its time, right?
I've sold a Detroit or two. This one is really wild. It's got a
the back exhaust bracket with the stainless panel in the center, and all this is freaking.
all cleaned up and super nice.
I rarely see a T680 like this.
Look at the cutouts at the top of the extenders.
They've done a lot of work to make. this thing as clean as it is. There's a lot done to this truck.
Yeah, there is.
The more you look at it, I mean, there's a ton done.
It's pretty wild. And me and you talk about that, like how we don't see a whole lot of aero trucks that have had this much done to them. And it's always cool when you do see one. Like really, the only thing that would set this thing off is like an air ride front axle and just like,
Set it on the ground.
just set that thing right on the ground.
This thing's polished out, just super nice truck.
It is. All right. Got us another 389 with the duck for the hood ornament.
All right, so tell me about all these hood ornaments, okay? So, do you know the history behind them? Because You know, there's a lot of people on the outside, they're always asking me, Alex, why does one have a duck? Why does one have a pig? What is that about? What do you guys think?
Typically, people do the pigs just to be funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think depending on cattle, like if a person hauls pigs, they'll put a pig ornament. If the guy's hauling cattle, maybe they'll put the bullhorns on there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I get a lot of
Sometimes
questions.
you just want to put a pig on your truck, put lipstick on it.
Yeah, I get a lot of questions about that, so I didn't know if you guys knew the answers to that. I didn't know if it was like old school pirate ships where like it's like good luck or something.
Man, there's all kinds of different theories that I've heard behind it.
What's the craziest one?
I don't know, man. You're putting me on the spot now. But like, because I remember being at 75 Chrome and seeing a bunch of them, and one random trucker walks up to me and he was like, "Yeah, this one was this and this one was this," and because some people put this one on because of this, and I don't know. I was kind of half paying attention, but it was like
The earlier years
that
of
was a
trucking,
lot.
too, it's just the hood ornament was an expression for the driver. You know, like
Yeah.
if they had the winged lady, a lot of people thought the winged lady brought you good luck and watched over you going down the road.
Hey, there we go.
There's different things like that, but it's literally it was done as an expression. The duck's obviously famous from the movie,
Oh yeah.
and you know, so there's a lot of this different.
Yeah,
like,
comment
it's
down below.
expression.
Yeah, comment down below.
Yeah, educate us.
Yeah, what ornament do you have?
Got another T680 here.
In hot pink,
Oh yeah.
chromed out hot pink.
It's called,
This is cool, man.
the name is Sandrita.
And this is the same company. So they're running a whole bunch of T680s.
Cold and Time Peeps. Pepe's. I guess Pepe's.
Got a flat top Kenworth over here.
Yeah.
I like the orange.
This has a very, don't kill me people, a Harley-esque feel to it.
I mean, it's black and
Does
orange.
it?
I get it.
It is black and orange.
Good looking truck.
It really is. Brian, we need to make our way back here to this truck back here in the back. There is a really, really good looking Peterbilt.
It's got a wild paint job.
It really does.
Like legit wild paint job on this thing.
I kind of want to know. Oh yeah, they've taken their time on that one. Got that no feel going on.
Beautiful truck.
It really is super cool. I love the fade, how it starts. That there's a navy blue down here, and then it goes into that just like that solid black. It's like navy blue down below the stripes.
This thing is cool, man.
That's pretty neat. I love the transition.
Oh yeah.
Black on top. Looking really, really good.
So tell me about that, guys. So like, you know, if I want to build a truck and I want a paint scheme like this, where it goes from blue to black, is it pretty much painting it black first and then after that putting on the blue, or?
well, no, you'd want to order the color, the truck, and basically like whatever color is going to be the most of, right? So, you know, you'd
Order it black.
yeah, you'd order this truck black and you'd paint the blue from the stripes down. But still, I mean, just very lightly touch. Like you can tell, there's no, you can't feel the stripe there. So this particular paint job is, yeah, it's going to be a lot. Like,
The process of doing that paint job is large.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
yeah, you can't just lay out the stripe and spray from here down to get that no feel. That means you're painting the whole thing, basically. And not painting. I mean, you could leave the black if they ordered the black from the factory. Although I can tell they've done a whole lot of buffing because there's no orange peel in that up there. There's very, very little of it. So, I mean, they've buffed the ever-loving crap out of this truck after the paint job.
Wow.
So, yeah, this is not.
So this is no joke right here.
This is not a cheap paint job.
Yeah.
And the suicide door is always like one of my coolest. Like, I don't know if
You notice they got rid of the sleeper vent in the back doors too.
yeah, they put them up. Or no, that's the factory one. They just took that one out. Yeah.
The more you look at it, the more you're like, this. Someone put in some work.
Yeah, someone's got some hours on this one. Got a roll-off truck here.
So for this is a super nice rollback.
The 337. I like what they've done with the toolboxes, and it's almost like a step board down here. It's like a running board. Going back to the fiberglass fender on the back.
Looks awesome.
That does look really cool, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to take pictures of this and like send it to Adam.
A lot of pinstriping and all that.
Whole
That's cool,
lots.
man.
All right, Brian, what kind of truck is this?
Uh-oh.
600.
You looked at the door, didn't you?
I did look at it.
I've sold one or two of these as well.
We got another 3-axle day cam.
I know. Last time I saw 3-axle was, didn't Dan One of a Kind Custom have a 3-axle one? He brought it to your show a couple years ago, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Let's see one of these. Well,
It's a gorgeous truck.
It really is.
And I mean, kind of partial to black and red.
Yeah, we like black and red.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I
Is
see
this
y'all
your rig?
videos all the time.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Y'all
It's a
got
beautiful
some,
truck.
Y'all got some. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have some badass trucks. I follow your channel and I watch them.
So how long have you owned this one?
Man, I've owned this one for about I'm gonna say like 6 years. I want to say.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it like did you like kind of do everything at once, or have you just been like,
so? Yeah, we kind of just jumped into it. It took almost 4 years.
oh yeah?
What do you guys do work-wise?
We're roll-offs. We're in the waste business here in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah. Our company is called Goliath Waste.
Gotcha. And is this just like the shop pet that you just keep around?
Yeah, pretty much.
I was about to say, man, I see those fifth wheel pads. They're a little bit clean.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We got a bunch of shop pets too.
Yeah.
Like nothing wrong with it.
Cool. Let's check out some more.
All right, we're gonna walk
yeah,
around.
go
Thank
on,
you.
man.
appreciate you, bro.
Do you mind? Can we open the door?
No, go ahead.
See all these red lights in here.
Yeah. Oh man, look at the floor. I like it.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
Open the engine for y'all.
Oh yeah, we got the
Oh,
hood
let's
too?
go. Let's see the heat.
So let's go look at more trucks, but we got more to look at here. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Man, you can eat off the engine.
I know, it's super clean.
Nothing crazy, just an OP model.
It's clean and it looks good though, brother.
Appreciate it, man. We try to get it as clean as possible coming over here, but we had rain for a couple days ago, so.
Yeah, Brian was telling me all about the rain that he hit when he got here. He was like, man, because the trucks were so clean, and then we got to Houston and it rained.
It was like literally the last 7 miles. It was like just enough to make us have to clean it all day. Cool. Well, thank
No,
you for showing us the truck.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
That's kind of cool when you guys just like walk around and then people tell you they love the show. I mean, you know, what does that mean to you guys? Because I've seen you guys from the beginning of this, and you know, I know now that you guys got that plaque too, and we talked off camera about what that plaque kind of felt like, getting over 100,000 subscribers.
Yep.
But you know, do you think back on that a little bit?
I do a little bit. You know, me and you had hit earlier about like how long I'd been doing this, how long Brian's been doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, the YouTube channel was one of those things that we kind of started. Honestly, I know it's been going on a while, like 4 years now, but I mean, it's still kind of recent in mine and Brian's career, just because, you know, Brian, you've been doing this, what, 15 years now?
Yeah.
And I've been doing it like 20. So I was telling you, I sold my first truck when I was 16. So that was a long while back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't know, just to come to these truck shows and see everybody being as enthusiastic as they are, it's always I don't know, it's fun and refreshing and kind of reminds us why we do it.
I love that.
So,
Oh, that's cool, man.
but
It's just fun. We enjoy it. I like some of my best friends in life.
Yeah.
I've met in this industry,
Ain't that something?
and like, you know, hang out with them outside of work stuff and do, you know, vacations and things. I mean, like some of the best people in the world in a business industry.
Yeah.
I 100% believe is the trucking industry.
I love that. That's beautiful.
it's super hard to get caught up in the like, or
Yeah.
super easy to get caught up in like the monotony of like doing everything we do every day, like in the day-to-day back in Crossville. But like then when you come to a truck show, you're like, yeah, this is why we do it. This is
Yeah.
fun.
And then when someone says they love your guys' channel and they watch you guys every day,
That's
then
cool.
it gives you like a little bit more energy to
Yeah.
keep on going, right?
It
Yeah.
does, yeah. So sometimes you feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over. I think because we are.
No, you're not.
But yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's keep walking around.
No, good stuff.
All right, so Alex, this is something you don't see every day. This is an aerodynamic Mac that someone has brought to a truck show. I mean, there's other aero trucks here, so I'm not saying you can't do aero trucks. I'm just saying, how many people have customized an aerodynamic Mac?
You know, I never see it. You know, when I talk to people about trucking
Yep.
and I see someone that says they have a Mac truck, it's a very certain personality.
Well, when someone says Mac to me, I don't think of this.
I think construction.
Yeah, I think of like it's a dump truck.
Yes.
Or it's like this super heavy 6-axle truck that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pulling 1,000,000 pounds around.
Exactly.
Like I don't think about the aerodynamic world of Mac.
And so we get to see something a little special today then.
I know it's unique and different. You don't see a lot of this. So I mean, I guess that was kind of like my point. This is the Mac anthem.
And when did this truck come out?
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know anything about.
So if you ask us anything about Mac,
And
we're
beer
gonna
emoji.
know- we're
Yeah.
gonna know nothing.
So
Yeah.
folks, I'm trying to catch them on as many mistakes as possible as well.
I know you're pushing this.
I'm just
You're
letting you guys
pushing
know
this.
because later on when you edit this, it's gonna be fun for you. It's gonna be like, eh.
Oh, I leave it in there. We don't edit out. We don't edit out mistakes.
Oh,
We
good,
let
good,
it roll.
good.
All right, so it looks like all three of these arrows. So you got the two T680s and the Mac, all with Clark freight lines here. So all three of these.
And this is all Clark.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of cool. They decided to bring three.
Yeah. And Clark is a good guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because we're getting into the, what was it, the ATHS? Is
Like
that?
ATHS. Yeah.
So this was I believe this was like I'm probably gonna get this wrong and you're gonna kill me. But I think this is, this is like the old president was Clark, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the new president. So these are, I would say, executive board members.
Of ATHS?
Yeah, ATHS.
That
So
makes sense.
we'll leave it at that.
All right.
And if I got that wrong, I apologize.
All right, so we got an older W9 right here. I don't know anything about year models and when things changed over. It's actually not older because now I'm looking at the door handles. Not older.
This little single axle Kenworth though.
Yeah.
This thing is
Cool.
super cool.
Did you check out the deck plate on it?
Yeah.
It's like a hardwood dance floor back here.
Yeah, I did an interview with him at Wilkins, and we went for a drive about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So it was a great thing. I saw him the other day, and it was great to see him. It's just when I talk to these guys and I ask them why do they like old trucks so much, and it's that back 40. You know, my uncle was a mover. All my uncles are movers, and I just remember as a kid going with them every summer. And you would go to the Petro, and in the back, people would be barbecuing. People would be relaxing, maybe a little bit of drinking.
Yeah.
You know, it was back then when if DOT or an officer pulled you over, you got less points for having no logbook.
Huh.
So you can actually say you don't have a logbook.
Brian, come here. I need the internet world to educate me.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be reading the comments.
I've already seen it, and I'm like, I'm also curious.
I want to know why is our fifth wheel grounded? Because you got a ground cable on the frame here, and then you got one running up to the bottom of the fifth wheel.
Yeah.
I want to take pictures of this and then like send it to my dad and ask him why.
How about the mount? With U-bolts.
Yeah, the fifth wheel mount is U-bolts. That's kind of cool. But why?
They did things much differently back then.
But why the ground cable?
I don't know.
That's what I need to know.
It's interesting. All right, so now we've got the other back over here.
Yeah.
These guys over here.
Yeah.
Are like doing something with some plastic wrap. Is so loud.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're wrapping.
Oh no, they knew Semi Casual was making a video today.
And they're like, what's real? Just wrapping.
All
So,
right,
yeah.
so this is a really really super pretty Mac. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is not the factory paint. This thing is super nice. Even on the interior, Beautiful interior in this thing.
Oh yeah. And all these are Clark's trucks, guys. So letting you
One
know.
of these are Clark's.
All
Yeah,
of these?
besides the black one.
Besides the block, okay.
And this one's Clark's as well.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but I think he has about 150 trucks or something.
Wow. He's got a lot of nice trucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice trucks.
Yep.
I'm guessing he's kind of a Kenworth guy.
He's a Kenworth guy, and in there is their like museum. So you know, like you open it up, they got some cool stuff. You know, so.
Wow.
So like a rolling.
Here's the guy. Okay, so this is a representative. You know, I know I got so many things wrong. What's up, brother?
What's up, bud? How you
How's life? So I've talked to my man about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's going.
You know, this man's one of the right hands of Clark's, right?
Yes, sir.
And so I know I probably got wrong, but was Clark's the president, or did he hand the torch to the one with the
David.
with the black truck right here?
Yeah, so
Let's get that right.
Ron Clark was the original owner and started the company in '89. And here about 2 years ago, David and his brother Danny Snouts bought the company.
Bought the company?
Yeah, he retired and
Gotcha.
he sold the company to them, so now they are both owners.
Oh, okay. And how many trucks does Clark have?
We have 130 trucks.
Oh, I'm a liar. I said 150. I
Yeah,
apologize.
No,
That's pretty close.
yeah, that's pretty close. 35 are company trucks, the rest are owner operators. And
Gotcha.
we have a total of 5 terminals.
Awesome.
Yep.
And this in here, did I lie or not? Was there a museum in this trailer, or was this straight empty?
So
Can we check this out?
Yeah, yeah. It's just a little bit of what we have.
I always go into strangers' trailers, so I get, mishaps. Let's check it out.
So we redid the trailer inside, redid the floor, so we just have a few things in there.
So yeah,
We mainly we'll carry our golf carts in here to go to shows, a Jeep to move around in, and then for this show, we have all our boot stuff that we carry in
Gotcha.
here. Yep.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
No, and when it comes to ATHS, you guys are all a part of all that stuff,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yeah. So we have here in Texas. There's 3 chapters. Well, we have the chapter ourselves here in the Houston area. It's called San Jacinto chapter of ATHS. So we have some members here. These guys here, Wade has been here. We have these 3 trucks, but we have plenty of members here in the San Jacinto chapter.
No, I love that. And then the last thing is, there's so many cool trucks here. Which one has the most interesting story from the ones that you guys have in your chapter? You would
The
say.
ones that we have, I mean, they all have their own little stories. This cab over that I drive, David bought it it's an 85 model. He bought it in 95, so second owner. And
Wow.
he's had it since. It was the first truck that he purchased. And then he bought the 81 A model. And then he's bought a few Macs, but this is like the 3rd Mac, the R model that he bought over there. Second owner, and this was redone in 2014. And pretty much the way you see it, this is the way it's been like that. Just adding little stuff here and there. But, pretty cool little trucks.
I love it, man. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Nice to meet
Yes,
you.
sir.
We got a few over here.
Oh yeah.
I know
What's up?
this. I was
Thank you, brother.
eyeballing this one.
Another Mac.
Yeah.
That's Superliner.
Mac, a 1985 RW613 Superliner.
Pretty cool.
You read that.
You know how I know that?
Set it right there on the board.
Because the board says so.
Trucking professional.
I like that though. Never late V8.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
Go with the truck.
That is a cool truck.
And then we got this winch truck over here too before we walk around.
Oh yeah.
Just look at the size of the winch.
I know. I was about to say, like, look at this thing. What is this thing capable of driving? Or dragging?
I think anything you want.
Like basically whatever it can hook to. They were going to use this thing to pull the Titanic out of the water.
Right.
Okay, so we're walking into like the I guess you'd call it the truck corral area here. There is a lot of trucks in this particular like spot. And you know what's cool about this is, Alex, there's a lot of show trucks here, but you were telling me that they've got this whole hall, right?
Right.
And so there's like a pipe and drape wall right there. And so there's like, even though there is a lot of trucks in this truck show, there's still room to park more inside.
Oh yeah. No, there's more room, and you know, and the cool part about this is when you come to the Texas Trucking Show, it's free. It's free for them to come and register and bring their trucks. You know, the people that come in as exhibitors, you know, there might be a price point for that to come in.
Yep.
But if you are a truck driver that just wants to come and walk the show, it costs nothing. And if you want to show your trucks, it costs nothing.
So like to park in here doesn't, like,
no.
for these guys who registered and have like a window sticker.
Nothing.
This costs nothing.
This costs nothing because they want to bring something different. They want to make this more about the truck driver.
Yep.
And you know, if you're Walmart or a big company, you know, yeah, you could pay for a booth, but for the truck drivers, they want to really just give it for free.
Interesting.
So isn't that pretty cool?
That is super cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got a 389 here. It's like this. What color would you call this, Brian? It's like a pewter champagne.
That's what I'm going with.
This thing's cool, man.
Yeah, no,
I like this color.
it's a good looking truck. I didn't want to like just skip over it. It's got the big wheels, or the big hole wheels. Got another W9 with the duck on it. Do you see a lot of W9s with the duck?
I'm going to go out and say the two most popular hood ornaments are going to be the duck and the flying lady.
But do you see it on a Kenworth a lot?
So that's a good question. Okay, here we are. For some reason on KWs, we're seeing a lot of ducks, of course, and on a lot of Peterbilts, where we seeing a lot of horns and a lot of ladies. No, I see a lot of ladies mostly.
You mostly see more hood ornaments on a 389, 379, 359 than you do a Kenworth.
I guess that's what I was saying. Is like you don't see hood ornaments on W9s.
You're gonna get some Kenworth owners.
Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, just tell us. we don't claim to know everything.
I love that blue though, the black and the silver.
It goes really good.
So his truck dances. You know that whole airbag thing?
Yeah.
Where it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
So every time kids come around, he always does that.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
All right, so this one, super nice. It's a 1988, Brian.
It looks like it.
Tell it was a 1988.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at this truck and I was like, you know what? This is a 1988.
Usually when you look at the light and you look at it at an
379.
angle, you can see the 1988.
It's like,
In the-
I could tell that this is a 1988 because if you'll count the rivets down here, it's got 27. And that was the only year they put 27 rivets on this hood light.
Every
right
other
here,
year,
guys.
it was either 28 or 26.
You guys are gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
This video is gonna have so many comments about, wait a minute guys, come on.
So full of it right now. He only knew to set it in there.
Hey, we're having some fun on the semi-casual segment.
I'm guessing this is the truck's name, which is pretty cool. Still rocking the 80s.
Yeah. That's cool. That's fun.
I like it.
That is fun.
Beautiful truck.
On target with the year model. All right. Butcher heavy haul,
Oh yeah.
triaxle, the big heavy front end.
The red and chrome again is like,
I know, it
looks so good.
it's so timeless. Like Viper red and chrome, you can't go wrong with it.
Good looking truck.
Pretty slick.
This way. So I know these all these trucks right here, these three I think are all together.
Yeah. Well, all right, so Brian, I know me and you, like, we hear our fair share of hate about the new body style trucks, but I will say, out of W990s that I've seen, this one looks pretty dang good.
It is. It does look. It does look. They've done a lot to it. It does look really good.
Yeah, no, there's a significant difference between this and the factory, but it looks pretty slick. I like what they've done with the deck plate, the gray and red, all the lights on the back of it. They put those covers on, like
Well, they got their vents are done in stainless. That's pretty cool. It's a real flat top.
yeah. So is that like a car hauler spec?
Yeah.
Because they just released that in a 589. You can buy a car hauler set up in a 589 now.
So now you can get the flat top.
Yeah.
Flat top.
You can get like a
Which it
true.
lowers the. I think it lowers the overall height like 6 inches or something.
I don't think it's that dramatic. I think it's like 3 inches.
It's 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
This is another one I may have gotten wrong. Got another heavy haul over here. Boomer.
Yeah, so this one says down south equipment sales. Oh, this is a brand new one.
Yep.
So,
For Butcher Heavy Haul.
so you're saying this isn't straight out of the? This is definitely customized.
Yeah, it's not a factory truck. And then we got
Comment down below. Is that factory?
Then we got a 2023 389. Boomer.
So I always say this in my videos. This truck's kind of got the sun patina to it. It's been on the road for a long time, and I really like that look.
I do too.
And
And
it has so much character. This truck's been all over the country, and this thing's seen so much, right? And then like you look at a truck and you know it did.
you know, have you ever thought about that, like Alex? Like if you just come across a truck that's got 4 million miles on it, you just think, man, this thing has seen more of the world than I have.
No, seriously.
If they could tell stories,
Yeah.
you could listen to it for hours.
This truck has been in all 50 states,
That's
and it's witnessed way more in its lifetime than we have.
that's
Like if
crazy.
you think about it like that.
That's crazy, man.
And the stance on this thing, and the patina with it, and everything else, it just makes it a
Now this truck has character.
yeah.
100%.
And so this gray one, we actually went over this one yesterday with a gentleman who owns this truck. This is their custom fabrication here. They're making a lot of billet aluminum parts, some really super nice stuff. They built this truck specifically to resell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. Is they're getting into like buying new trucks, customizing them, putting their parts on them, and then getting them out the door. Very similar to some guys I know.
Who would that be, Tommy?
Just some people, you know,
People.
just some people we know. They like customizing new trucks and selling them as well.
Yeah. I don't know anybody like that. Like not off the top of the head.
I mean, other than Juan.
Yeah.
Juan's doing it
We should try to do that.
someday.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Don't even start, guys. Just stick to YouTube, please.
And so, Brian, come and check out this box.
See?
So like yeah. So it's getting more popular. You're seeing it a little bit more and more every day now.
Oh yeah. No, just the evolution of trucks and what you see and what
And
it
like-
was.
And like the cool things that come in.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, like
You know.
the new trends.
So if you're ever going down the road and you worry about having a tire blow out and tearing up your fenders, I'm gonna say this thing is indestructible.
No, this
This is some serious.
one of
all
those
pain in the
huge
ass.
one of those huge winches again.
Yeah.
This rope lock.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what the weight of that whole
Oh my
apparatus
gosh.
is. It's heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm saying 32,000 pounds the whole
God,
truck.
That is
legit.
that's thick. Like feel the just pinch that right there.
No, the weight.
Like
I'm guessing, guys, if this went on a cat scale right now, 32,406 pounds.
really.
That's you gotta find the owner and see who was the closest.
Ooh, oh man. I'm gonna guess. Gosh, how heavy is that winch? That winch is super heavy.
No, it's probably like 25,000. I mean, a normal truck is what, 17?
Without any of this stuff on it is right at 18.5.
So 18.5. Okay.
Yeah, and so
So all right, let's get more. We'll get more factual here.
Okay.
So
triaxle. That's not with the triaxle.
that's not what the
So
triaxle. So
that's another 1,000 pounds.
So we're gonna say under 25.
No, it's over 25.
That's over 25. It's gotta
You're
be.
already out.
It's
over
gotta be
25.
over 25.
I'm going with my first one. 32. What did I say?
You were closer on your first guess.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say this truck weighs 27.
You know.
Bet.
So if you guys see this truck, you ask the owner, you get back, you comment on the channel, and let us know. And if you get that right and you do all that work, I'll send you a hat.
There you go. There you go. I want to know. All right, this one's really cool. I like the grill on this. Brian, you know I have a problem with grill bars.
Why do you have a problem with grill bars?
I like the flatter grill. I think the flatter grill looks a lot
Without
cleaner.
grill bars. Tommy likes a clean look with
I like
no grill bars.
a clean.
And Brian, how do you feel about that?
I think they all look cool. Sometimes a bunch of grill bars look good. Sometimes none look good.
Look at
Sometimes
Switzerland over here.
Brian,
Look at Switzerland over here.
He's all trying to be like neutral, but I'm just
I'm not being neutral. It literally it just depends on the truck.
It depends on the build, right?
Okay.
It really does depend on the build, but I don't hate this. Like
They're cool. They're different.
they're smooth and they're like a lot. They're a lot less. They don't stick out as much,
And they're wide.
and I like it. I really like it.
Yeah, that's a better compliment than I don't hate this. Oh my gosh.
I say that a lot though.
Do you?
I really do.
I don't hate this.
I don't hate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like me saying I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Solid wood, Forest
Yeah.
Express.
It's got the blue. Huh? Oh dang, Brian.
Yeah.
Look at the best part of this thing.
Oh, it's got her sticker on it. Check that out.
And you know what, guys? I don't hate that.
I wasn't trying to be insulting.
I was. Look,
There's gonna
look.
be a new T-shirt. It's gonna be I don't hate that.
I'm telling you.
I don't hate that.
look.
What's the point of that? I really want to know the story behind.
That's easy.
Okay, tell me. He doesn't like saltine peanuts.
Who
Or
likes
not?
nuts? You know, I'm leaving it at that. You better stop. I didn't even see that. Hey, look, guys. Look, we're having fun on the show. I'm starting trouble a little bit. Okay, so this one is a little bit different than what they usually do. Okay, but we're having fun. We're out here at the Texas Trucking Show, and this is going to keep on growing and getting bigger. And I'm telling you guys, it's free for the truck drivers to come. You're a truck driver. You want to bring a truck, or you want to bring yourself or your family? You can just come on by.
How about this cab over? What's the wheelbase got on that guy?
Oh, you know it's always deceiving. Looking at a cab over in link, I'm gonna say, okay, you first.
No. Let's go with facts first.
No, you go first.
I don't know. I don't want to go with it because I know I'm going to get it wrong.
Okay, so in my opinion, it's always hard to tell with cab overs because like you look at all the space on the frame, and that's how me and Brian are always judging wheelbase. Is you look from the back of the cab to the front of the axle, right? But you don't have that big huge hood sitting in front of this thing, so I'm gonna call this thing a 265.
265.
I'd say between that and 270.
Take a look at that feed right over there. Boy, you talk about that.
Yeah.
That is bomb.
Yeah, we filmed that one over there already.
yeah.
You know the guy that owns it? No? Oh no, I thought it was you. We were hoping for that.
I wish it was me.
Which one? So tell us. You know, we didn't get a chance to interview any of the truck drivers coming here. How long you been driving the truck?
I'm retired in October 31st
Oh really?
of last year.
And how long you been driving trucks, sir?
About 22 years.
23 years.
Yeah.
What's the? I know it's changed, but what do you still love about it? Let's keep it positive.
What I love about it?
Yes, sir.
Just being able to get away and the luxury of the cab. You got a good truck, you feel good.
Oh wow, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
You got
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Yeah,
too.
you too. Thank you for what you do. That's cool, man.
That was cool. That's a good answer.
So what do you love about it? Man, I just love driving them around.
Yeah, no, I mean, if it's like he said, you know, if you got a nice clean truck and it's a luxury truck or anything like that, he was like, get away from the house and you get to go ride around this really nice cab for a couple of weeks. I mean, it's a legitimate answer.
Oh yeah. I mean, and we talked about this off camera. The truck industry, the people in the truck industry are the most humble people, and the most loving people. And so I would not want to be a part of any other industry or subculture out there. I mean, trucking's where it's at. It's always been, and that's why we do it, I think.
100%.
100%.
Love it.
All right, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Being here at Texas Trucking Show has been amazing. It's been a great time.
No, it's super cool, and everybody at the show has been very welcoming of us being here. And what's really cool about this show is it's a lot of the same guys that we hang out with, but it's a completely different group of show trucks.
Whole new group. We've met so many new people we've never met before.
Exactly.
And that's made it a lot of fun.
Honestly, if any of our friends are watching this that come to the typical shows that we go to, the Mid-Americas, the 75s, the Iowa 80s, you guys really should check this show out. Texas Trucking Show in Houston. It's every year in what?
What's the date?
I don't even know.
What's the date?
What?
June 29th?
Sorry.
We're going to go with June
Yeah,
29th.
that sounds good.
We all work for a living. We don't need another day.
They run together.
No, it's
What's been your favorite part?
Honestly, hanging out with you guys, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be honest with this. It's like these guys are really humble guys, right? But I see the way they interact with people that love them, and they build big trucks. But you guys always are extremely humble about it, and you never want the limelight. But even here, when you thought that no one would know who you are, everybody knows who you guys are.
It was busier than I anticipated.
It was busier than I thought too.
You know,
Yeah.
but
I didn't expect it.
this collaboration has been great. You know, support them. If you've ever seen me and watched my channel, support them. You know,
if you haven't watched this channel, go to your channel. What's
hey,
your channel?
MuthaTrucker News.
MuthaTrucker News.
You know, so hey, I appreciate it. But yeah, that's the best part, man.
Cool.
Doing some stuff with some good friends and building up the truck industry in a positive way.
Yep.
So,
All right, well, you guys know what to do. If you want to see more videos like this one and other trucking shows that we're going to all year long, you got to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram
At Semi-Casual Show.
and
MuthaTrucker News.
MuthaTrucker News. And then we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Yep. Cool.